Hey guys, so it's Fairy Tales here, and this is the second part of my Barbarian Advanced Guide series. I originally did plan to do the attacker video now, but I thought I'd do the queen before I go into the rules, as the queen you have to know whichever rule you're doing, and it's probably more important, really, because if you don't know how to do the trick for the queen, it will make the last wave take a while and not worth doing, really. So I'll explain how to do the queen, how to do each rule, and obviously this little trick, which I'm going to show you everything in clips soon. So if I show you this, the little cycle of how it works. Right, so when the queen spawns, it'll come up through the trapdoors on the ground. Hopefully by then, everything will be done in the wave itself. In the wave itself, it will be as any other wave. It's slightly easier than the earlier waves. It's about similar to a wave 6, but everyone kills everything, and the queen spawns on a timer, not after everything's killed. So if you don't kill anything, the queen will spawn and you'll have a lot of work still to do. So you want to make sure you've done everything, and you don't want to be taking extra damage because the healer can be overrun at times, especially if it's not a level 5 healer. So when the queen spawns, there'll be eggs spawning around the arena. Yet little yellow eggs. Well, not little, they're bigger than the other eggs. And so the collector picks up as many of them as you're going to need. Obviously with the trick, you want to pick up 2. Without the trick, you want to do 8. So he picks up these eggs, and all he has to do is use them on the healer. This will pass them to the healer, and they'll appear in the healer's inventory. The healer's rule is then to dip them in poison, as that's generally his rule through the waves, is to poison things. So that's what he does. He poisons them by just clicking on the little poison pool, as I'll show you soon. And then he passes them to the attacker by the same method, just using them on the attacker. By now, the attacker should have went to the little poison, the little spiky mushrooms around the cave that only appear in wave 10. He picks as many spikes as he's going to need and uses 1 on each egg. These will now be spiked poisoned eggs. Then he passes to the defender, again by using them on him. And the defender dips them in a pool of lava, all of them. And now you've got omega eggs. So you should have 2 or 8 omega eggs. Then he passes them back to the collector, who's going to load them into the machine. But here's where the trick comes in. So generally it takes 8 eggs, because each egg can do up to about 400 damage max, approximately. And the queen's got a lot more HP than that. So what everyone does, when the collector's got both eggs, everyone clicks on the egg launcher and clicks on 0 omega eggs and spam clicks it, so that they'll fire the egg as soon as it comes into the machine. So this is obviously a problem for the game, because there's 4 people clicking it at once. Instead of going on PID, which is player ID, to determine who fires the egg, everyone fires the egg. So 1 egg goes on the machine and 4 people fire it. So it does 4 times the damage for 1 egg. This is why you only need 2 max, because it normally takes 8 max to do it. So the collector obviously has 2 eggs, and generally when you click load on an egg, it'll fire both of them. It'll put in both of them. However, so to get rid of that, he uses 1 egg on the loader at a time. This way, only 1 egg will go into the machine and it'll fire 4 for that 1 egg. Then, if it's still not dead, which a lot of the time it will be, as you'll see in the clip soon, he'll use the 2nd egg, and everyone will obviously be spam clicking again. And again, it'll fire, do 4 times the damage it normally would, and it should definitely kill the queen on the 2nd go. So now I'll show you some clips of doing each rule. Right, so as you can see, now I'm going to show you the queen spawning. As you can see, just comes out them trapdoors that are in the middle of the floor in wave 10. So as you said, you start with collector, and then you see a little yellow egg just spawned. So pick it up, wait for 1 more, because I'm going to be doing the trick obviously. So I don't know quite why I was waiting there. I must have been not looking at something. So you get the eggs, then you find the healer, use the eggs on him. So say you pass them to the healer, and now I'll show you how to do the healer job. So just got the eggs passed to me, and now as you can see on the queen, there's a lot of damage goes on, so you need to heal people. If they're getting, you see, as a healer you have the HPs across the bottom, so you've got to keep an eye on it. So as you can see, dunk them in the poison crater. Then after you've done that, you need to use the eggs on the attacker to pass them to the attacker, which I misclicked really bad here. I have really no idea why, but eventually I managed to pass it. And then There you go, now it's the time for the attacker. So as the attacker, you probably want, before the queen spawns, or while you're waiting, you want to get them spikes. You want to have them ready, so you can do it as fast as possible as soon as you get the eggs, without wasting any time after you've got them. So now you just want to wait, and as you can see now the queen's spawned, and I'm about to get past the eggs. So the healer's just dunking them there, passing the eggs to me. Now I need to attach the spikes. So use the spikes on the eggs. There you go. Now you want to pass them to the defender, who should be waiting by a lava pool ready. And then you want to run up to the cannon. So now as the defender, you want to be standing at a little lava creator ready, so that as soon as you get it, you can do it. I don't know why we only did one egg here, we just risked it. So then you want to run up to the cannon and pass them to the collector, who should be waiting there ready. You pass it to the collector, then you click on the cannon, and start spamming your omega egg ready. So obviously now as collector, it's the other way around. I'll be waiting. The defender will pass me the omega egg, and instead of clicking load, you want to use the egg. As you see, wait for everyone to be on the cannon, and then use it. As you can see, one egg managed to kill it. You see all them hit splats? It just got killed. Killed from nothing. And then you say queen's dead, wheel ends, and you're set. So now I'm going to show you, as attacker, you want to be clicking the omega egg. As long as you're not collector, this is what you want to be doing. You want to be clicking on the omega egg. As you can see, my mouse is on there and I'm just clicking it. All you have to do, click it as fast as you can. As soon as the collector lowers the egg, it's going to fire loads of eggs. As you can see, you see 2 eggs come out of the machine, but only 1 went in. And it kills as usual. I've got another clip of showing the queen getting KO'd. This time I'm defender. Just past the eggs of the collector. You want to be as fast as possible because you're last to click on the cannon. So you don't want to keep the collector waiting. As you can see, someone almost died there. So we're trying to do it really fast. If we'd been on more eggs, it'd have been a trouble. So there's just there. See, queen got KO'd again. All in 1 egg. You see? Right, so I hope you understand how to kill the Penance queen now. As you can see, it's pretty easy, and as long as you follow my guide, you should be able to kill it in 2 eggs, and it's just so much easier, and it's so fast. There's so much better points, you know, and better potential for your horn if that's what you're doing. So I've got the usual pictures on screen, and if you'd like to click the one you'd like to watch, then do so. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in a few days.